So tonight I have a prose piece by Wendell Berry that I felt was very appropriate to the energy and the direction of these last 4 sets of pages that we've been reading and studying and practicing with for this last meeting of the book study group. So I'd like to invite you all to, take a position that would be good for just listening. Whether you choose to keep your eyes open or to close them, that's really your choice at this point, because this is just an introduction to our meditation. So I think we'll start with some bells this evening. The need comes on me now to speak across the years to those who finally will live here after the present ruin, in the absence of most of my kind who by now are dead or have given their minds to machines and become strange, overqualified for the hard handwork that must be done to remake, so far as humans can remake, all that humans have unmade. To you, whoever you may be, I say, come, meaning to stay. Come, willing to learn what this place, like no other, will ask of you and your children, if you mean to stay. This land responds to good treatment, I heard my father say time and again in his passion to renew, to make whole what ill use had been broken. And so to you, whose lives taken from the life of this place I cannot foretell, I say, come and treat it well. And now just taking a moment to notice and be aware of the prose within you, any impressions that it has made, any sensations that it has stimulated, any thoughts that it has aroused in you, any emotions that have come forth from his words. And so tonight I'd like to dedicate this meditation to understanding what it means to be awake in the wild, in this contemporary world. All the messages that we have received from reading, all the practices that we have included into our lives as we have studied, all the insights, all the truths spoken, all the directions given, and this sense of gentle alertness that has been put before us of what in nature helps and what in nature may harm, and the parallelism to our own life. If nothing else, our readings have been about humans and nature, humans and wildlife, ourselves and the world around us. The encouragement to touch it, the willingness to come forth, to participate in nature, Mother Earth, Gaia, just as she is. And so we just notice any different sense that we carry in our bodies and our being, having digested and assimilated these gentle and caring and interesting words that Mark has written for us. Can we feel into, in any way that we may have been changed by this experience, by this journey through words and practice? Do we understand the teachings in a different way, in a fuller way, in a deeper way? Or are we pondering? More food for thought, to ponder. As we enter our first summer season, are you aware of your relationship to the dry summer in Tucson? How you're affected by it and how it affects you? Can you notice what seasonal changes are appearing day by day? What is dissolving, what is retreating, and what is coming forth? And this mirroring process that goes on, how nature reflects itself to us and how we reflect back into nature. Can we be aware of the time that has passed since we began to read this book? And the moments and the seconds and the hours that we've spent investigating, listening, arousing all the sense gates, are we more aware of the mystery? Are we more in touch with the mystery of life? Do we have a better sense of what is sacred to us? Are we more clear about the ever-changing nature of life within and without? Has nature become more of a refuge for us? A place of support, of sanctuary? A place to come home? To the inner depths of the open, free, sky-like quality of mind. Knowing what has been given, knowing how we may use this, knowing how we may give back and share with others these teachings. We have been given the ability and taught the procedures for being still and observing. For practicing a certain kind of orienteering to the wild, to the wild within ourselves. In so many ways, it has really been a joy the experience of mudita, a shared happiness with each other and with the author of this book. His tale to tell, his joy in experiencing it, his revelation of his own understanding and wisdom. Participating in this with him. We have done this for many months. And there's a little bit more to go. A little farther to walk before I sleep. And so just being now with whatever is present for you, together in quiet, in this special time for meditating.